So what's cracking, everybody? I'm Grillmaster, and I wanted to bring you some information. If you are new to this game, like if you want to know, like some just tips, tricks, extra ways just to, kind of try to get ahead, I just wanted to let you know a few things. So first off, my very first tip to you on every single adventure that you ever do, there is this wonderful place up here at the very top, is the canteen. Canteen, always eat at the canteen. It is amazing because they give you bonuses. They aren't necessarily this high. I've collected a lot of ingredients by this point. There's also missions to increase the foods at the canteen, say like prickly pear. At the very bottom on the right hand side, it'll tell you what it says unlocks botanical research, so that's for the actual tree. Unlocks a new canteen ingredient for the first time. So basically, by doing those, it gives you new foods here, and that gives you a chance to get fresher ingredients and basically get better supplies, have new stuff here. This lady here I talked to gives you your quests. She is by far the most annoying character in this game. You'll learn that quickly because she never shuts up. But anyways, on to other things in this game. So the stairway here is honestly probably like one of the worst possible ways to get around. To be honest, like there is no loading screen when you're going to this little elevator right here. You can bounce to whatever you want to go to the workshop. Boom, we just go straight to the workshop. The only loading screen is if you go to the gathering hut, which is where you meet everybody else. This is your own lone place. You won't see anybody else running around here other than the creepy NPCs that when you walk away and you come back, will just be staring at you. And then, if you want to meet with your friends and stuff, which on Xbox is still be a pain in the butt, you go up to that ship up there, which is the gathering hut. So you use the little thing right here, and you choose gathering hub. Right now, I mean, you don't necessarily need to go there. If you ever want to post a quest, you can talk to your handler, or you can go to one of these job boards, which is right here and down at the bottom. And you can just join a quest from here, and then it'll show whatever their quest may be. And then you can also join SOS's, other people's. You post your quests, you get assigned, which is your actual goals, obviously. The optional, which are ones that you don't necessarily have to do. You can see I still have some optionals that I haven't done at all. The dots are the ones that progress you, give you farther. So those ones I do suggest doing, because that really does help you out. As far as the game is concerned, don't spend a ton of time on the first armor sets. There is more to it, and you'll end up spending a ton of time on the second one. But the first group of armor, you'll want your way through it. Like, you'll want to get it to, proceed to get farther into it, the game, and not die very quickly. But at the same time, don't spend a ton of time on it until you'll know when there's a specific point. Again, I don't want to ruin it for you, especially since it's beginning tips. Alright, so I'm going to sit here at the low rank. I'm not showing you in the high rank stuff. So, low rank, you can see there's a difference. Well, I mean, I can switch over because it's the exact same things. Can't see any difference. But there is an A and a B. There's an alpha and a beta. So, that's what I mean by you will spend more time on this. There's different kinds of armor sets. There's a lot more armor in the higher rank. But you will hit a point where you know when you switch over. This armor right here isn't really going to help you out too much. The armor that I can say when you do get the higher rank, the best armor to get to start you out, at least as far as I've done, and I pretty much still stick to most of the time. The armor I'm wearing right now is specifically for fighting electricity. That's what I used it for. But otherwise, everything else I stick to the same sets, and I use these sets most of the time through the entire beginning. So the Kestodon is a solo piece. It's gloves. The Gaju, again, solo piece. These are from just killing the small animals. And those things leveled up were basically as good as anything else I could get. Another, the Shamos, it's another one, a small piece. As far as this one, I mean, there was a couple of the random pieces. I think I chosen that. I don't want to show you the other one, but there are more solo ones in the higher rank. That is by far just the best way. I mean, I basically just have solo pieces. This is the only set I have 3 pieces of. The rest of it is all solo pieces. You don't need to have a full set until maybe endgame. Not for the beginning. So beginning, just that way. As far as supplies and everything, so there's this guy right here. This guy is standing on boxes, has little horns around him from some sort of monster. You talk to him, and he can give you different things, like you can buy potions from him. That way you don't have to make them constantly from just herbs and gathering herbs. You can just buy the potions here and then proceed to make better ones. He has lots of different things to proceed to unlock as you go through. I mean, there isn't really a ton to unlock as you go through, but there are some. And so he's a great place to get like potions and everything. From there, but yeah, you can push select, push the X button, world map. You'll have your whole thing open. Again, I don't want to spoil anything for you, so I don't want to show you the map. There's like a whole bunch of things to this. I'm trying to think of beginner tips, but at the same time, like in case you want to see it yourself, because I know I'd like seeing a lot of my stuff myself. I didn't watch any videos for this. I still have yet to watch a single video on this game. Every video that I've seen has been my own video when I'm editing it. These people right here, there is multiple quests that change. I don't think it's weekly. It feels like it's like every 5 days or something. But you can register bounties here with them. You can take stuff from right here. This is normally a ... but you can select missions over here and add them to here, and it'll tell you just go do random things. Then these are things that you see out in when you meet people out on the expeditions. They'll give you the list here of random like bounties that they ask you to do. Then this is the event one that changes every 5 days. Yeah, it expires in 5 days. It just started yesterday, so it probably is about a week. But it will ask you to do specific things like hunt 3 bird monsters, hunt specific monster. This tempered thing is in-game monsters. For me, I don't know if it's the same for everybody. I assume it may be. But each one gives you a bonus, which these first wyvern prints, silver, stuff like that, hang on to those till in-game, because that'll be great at in-game. It doesn't really help you too much in the beginning, but in-game helps you out a lot. Manage investigations. I didn't see much point of this, to be honest, in the beginning. I'm more focused just trying to get through that first story chunk, because that first story chunk is just, once you get through there, then you're set. And then it's start actually working on armor that is going to stay with you for the rest. And that was my big thing. I didn't want to spend the time on something that you're going to end up doing it's just going to go away and you're not even going to ever use again. So that's why that helps. And at the same time, by doing those ... quests in the optionals, by the way, that will unlock this area over here, and so you can actually raise plants and stuff instead of having to constantly go out and gather, like I said. You can cultivate whatever you need, so lots of different things that you want you can put in here. And by doing ... it gives you fertilizers, so you can see on the right, and like has bonuses, so it makes so you get more of certain things take less time, whatever the case may be. But there is extra things to do there for sure that helps you out. That way it's less farming in the game, which, I mean, farming is fun in games, but to a degree. And so that's why I love that. It's just one little thing that helps out. Then, yeah, like I said, everybody has their own room. So as you progress, you'll get a better room. I'm at the end of the game. So this is the final room. But you get these little critters that you can capture. Go out in the field and capture them with a capture net, which I'll end up showing you in a minute. But you can put them around your room by talking to your little cat dude. Your little cat dude can also take you to a training room. Your actual cat is in your room, and you can talk to him. This is where you can go to proceed to change his equipment, which in the beginning is just armor, weapons. I don't think you could do this stuff right away, but eventually you can change it off that Vigor Wasp, which is what she starts with, which is the little health bug that he gives you. You can change it to other things. There is a flashfly cage, which basically is a trap. I've never really used this, so I don't know exactly what it does. The Choral Orchestra, which is amazing because it gives you constant buffs and he plays music. And then there's the Plunder Blade, which proceeds to try to steal stuff from people. And then there's a fifth one, which I believe somebody was telling me. I have yet to get it. It makes it so the enemy will focus on your cat more than they'll focus on you. I don't know how well it works, if that's 100% what it is. I still have yet to get that one, obviously. But what you do with those ones is, on expeditions, there is cats that will ask you to do something, or you'll chase them, or there'll be specific things. The Plunder Blade, you'll chase a cat, and he'll run up, and he'll be like, oh, he looks hungry. You put a piece of meat down on the ground in front of him, and he'll run down, he'll eat him, and then you get the Plunder Blade from him. The Orchestra, it's something to do in the desert. I'm not 100% sure how I got that one still. We've been trying to figure that out because we all got it. We don't remember how we got it. And then it is in the Wildspire Waste, we believe. And then there is also one in the forest. If you climb all the way to the very top of the trees, there's the vines you can run on. You have to chase a cat through those trees, through those vines to where he goes, and then you talk to him. I believe that's how we got that one. And then they'll ask you to go out and do specific missions. That may also be how you got them. But that is a good way to get equipment for your cat, to get your cat to do special things. Because I don't use the Vigor Wasp generally. Normally, Moosh is just dropping those fat beats for me. And then, let's see here. What else can we... Let's go out on the field. Alright, so here we are. We land... This is the first place. You always land in a camp. Well, not always. Sometimes it'll land you randomly out on the field. If it does land you randomly out on the field, push the select button. Find a camp. Select your camp. Fast travel to your camp. You're set. Whatever. You're good. I don't know what that is exactly. Not even sure what the point of the Farcaster is, because, again, you could just fast travel to your camp. There is a couple points, maybe, where you can't fast travel back, so the Farcaster would work, but I've yet to ever see one that I've never ever needed to. So, first thing is the supply box. It's sitting right here on an expedition. There's nothing in here. But if you go into a normal mission, there will be supplies in here depending on what it is. If it's a capture mission, there will be a trap, generally some trinks, and several other supplies in there for you to help you out. Your cat is right here. You have the option of leaving him behind on solo. I don't know why you would ever do that. It seems completely crazy to me. The handler is here. I don't know what she even does for me, to be honest. I don't know if... Yeah, okay. Apparently you can do... Oh, because I'm on expedition. Then there's this tent. This tent is important. I never knew about this tent for the longest of times in this game. I did so much. It was almost an end game by the time I found about this. Come in here. You can completely change your weapon around, your armor, all these different supplies. You do unlock another slot at the end of the game for equipment. You can change your Palico equipment and manage your items here. So you can proceed to fill up any items you want, basically, or anything that you left behind, traps, whatever the case may be. I really wish I would have known about that at the beginning, because that was a game changer once we found that out. So as far as where you go, when it comes down to tracking an animal, trying to find out where the animal is, generally you'll pick up pretty quickly where they generally like to hang out. And so you'll get camps along the way by running around the map, finding it. It'll like little nooks and crannies and stuff is where you like to find them. Like a little hole up here, you know, they're run through there, and you'll end up running in there. They'll say like, oh, you can build a camp here. Go back to the registered people and talk to them, and they will give you, like, get me these items, and you will build the camp there. So you give them the items, they build the camp. Pretty simplistic. Oh, I didn't mean to. What's up, dude? You just munching on this thing? Showing a good old show for me right now. So the capture net. Here we go, we got a capture net. See all these birds right here? You just, whoop, they all flew away. You got too close and scared them off. But yeah, you can capture little bugs like that. And those little bugs will proceed to... I mean, you can save them. The birds, the bugs, things you see. Not these guys, obviously. Capture net doesn't work on them. They don't like it. It just hurts them for 2 damage. But I believe there's some bugs right over here I could show you it on. If you do it to fish, there's also a fishing pole. If you use the net on the fish, all the fish will run away. So whatever you catch, you catch. Everything else is gone. There was a bug back here that gave me an achievement. It was like a secret bug, apparently. But I don't see one here again. Maybe there's literally only one. But yeah, there is an achievement bug back. So you can get an easy achievement back there. As far as tracking things, like I was saying, you just basically run around. Your little bugs, your little scout flies or whatever, will proceed to show you. Ooh, here we go. No, little bunny. There you go. And now we got a little bunny. But there's tons of different kinds of animals, everything else like that you can find and interact with. And not interact with necessarily as much as just capture. Like these birds right here. Ha! Nope. They can need bugs. Here we go. We got footsteps. So you find the footstep, proceeds to highlight it on your map. Not right away, generally. I've just found a lot of footsteps, so I got the highlight. Research unlocked. This is one of those guys I'm talking about where you'll come out here and you'll talk to him, and he'll give you a mission to go do something. I've already done it, so I can't show you the mission that he gives you. As far as when you're out here, you can just run around and there'll be little things that pop up. I can't believe I haven't had anything pop up for me yet saying that there's been an item or that I paid attention to. Here's an herb. Run past to push the B button, grab the herb. So it makes potions. Grab the honey, boom, immediately takes those potions. Oh, I apparently needed to do that. Grab honey. Hold up. What? It's telling me there's something near me. I need to go up here. And there's lots of different ways to get around, lots of different places. The bugs will generally tell you where you need to go on a actual mission. This one, not so much. And the bugs do, like, lie to you, and they're confusing sometimes, though. Just heads up there. That's something you should watch out for. The bugs. And... where are you? Where are you? Right there. This is how you find in-game stuff. Oh, it didn't give me an investigation. How could you? Sad days. But I mean, as far as out here, this is pretty quick. These, you can climb up. Most of these, push the sprint button, go faster. Push the A button, you can jump up little chunks at a time and use your stamina up. As far as fighting a monster, push the right trigger to lock onto a monster. That way you can actually stay locked onto him. It doesn't work very well with some weapons, I've noticed. Like, you don't want to keep locked onto him. And it doesn't necessarily lock onto him, like the Great Sword, which the Buster Sword, I'll have a Buster Sword video at some point. I will have a Switch Axe video at some point, and I will have this Long Sword video at some point. Insect Glaive should already be up by the time this is up. As far as what else, to like new things to know, I'm not 100% sure what I can tell you. I think that's pretty much about covered it. A lot of it is really in the new area. This kind of explore, find the monster, take the monster down, go to the next monster. Each monster is different. If you can try to get on its back, which, depending on your weapon, is really easy or not really your style. If you get on its back, you can ride the monster, so that helps out a lot. As far as the monster goes, severing weapons like this that I'm using, are very good at severing like tails. Pretty much almost everything. There's a few that can't be, but almost every tail can be severed. You can loot that tail. Generally gives you a tail, almost guaranteed. These are not like normal things. Oh, what is this? Oh, hold up. Those are the super rare ones. Oh. No. I think that was an achievement one too. I remember reading somewhere about an animal that's on the back of the herbivores. Bad days. Assume you're not coming back, right? No, that'd be too nice. But alright, I think I'm going to end it here for the tips and beginning tips and tricks. If I can think of more, then I'll end up making another one. But I hope this helps you. If you know things that I did not, and you were watching this, and you played this game as well, or other Monster Hunter games, and gave me tips, let me know. Leave comments below. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now. Look at this world. So huge. Amazing. Very pretty. I love it.